for over an hour. Take a break. Oh, you're right, Dad. And then he sat there and he watched Modern Marvels with me because I don't want him to watch children's TV that's not educational. So at least that tells you something. Then like 10 minutes later, I watch him very slowly pull the like baby video game system from his 3-year-old brother very slowly and methodically and look at his brother and smile. And then he starts playing the game. I tap him on his shoulder. What are you doing? Oh, playing a game. You didn't, no. I told you couldn't play that. You just got through playing that. Give that back to him. Oh, you're right, Dad. And then he just stopped and said, I don't know why, but my brain keeps telling me I got to play. Okay, whatever, man. Whatever. 20 minutes later or so, here's a snack. Boom, go to bed. Brush your teeth, go to bed. I come downstairs. 3 minutes later, I hear at the top of the stairs, Dad? Yes, Billy, what do you want? There's something I really think I got to let you know. Yeah, Billy, what is that? I think I'm becoming addicted to video games, Dad. Dude, how many kids say that? None. So I just say, okay, son, my brain keeps telling me I got to play video games, Dad. Okay, Bill, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Go to bed. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that.
That's awesome. Now,
the same way I asked you
this before the show, Dora. Is he trying? Is that his way of trying to get you to let him play more games, or was he concerned he had a problem?
I think he was concerned because after I told him to put down the baby game thing, he almost started crying because he was upset because he like tried to say like he didn't even mean to take it from him.
Oh wow.
My brain just told me to take it from him, kind of thing. Well, and, there's no doubt in my mind tomorrow morning, the first thing he's going to say to me when he wakes up is, I think I still want to play video games, Dad.
You think?
Oh, that's the way he is, yeah. So I told him, fine, then we're going to take a break of a day or two and we'll see how you do. Okay, Dad. No complaining, no arguing. Okay, Dad. So okay. I stick with, I must have like saved 1,000 babies or something in a previous life because I got it good with him.
Yeah, let us know how that turns out.
Probably not good because I'm sure he's addicted to video games. I was.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. Well, que sera, sera. Okay, this next one, Steve, I wasn't sure what to think of this at first because it sounded cheesy until I looked at it. Okay. This is another one of those Ubuntu Unity integrations.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, if you use Gmail and you like to use Gmail and you don't like having to load either a complete web browser and then go check your email just to see if you have any, or if you don't like to load a full email client just to see if you have any, there's a way you can get notifications inside of Unity if you have any emails.
Neat.
Yeah. Needless to say, I installed it, I saw it, and I had to uninstall it.
Why?
Because sometimes when I sit in front of a computer, I want to get a task done. On that computer where I have that installed, Ubuntu 11.10, that's the computer. When I sit down to it, I need to get stuff done.
And it just keeps taking you off of it?
It's too easy to take me off of it. So I have my phone tell me when I have email, and when I sit in front of that computer to do stuff, I mute the notifications on it so I can actually get stuff done.
Nice.
But if you want to get notifications on your computer, I bring to you Gmail notifier menu in Unity. And it does look like by default it will launch Evolution or Thunderbird. 2 minutes of Googling, and you can find out how to make your browser with Gmail the default email client in Ubuntu. It isn't hard at all.
Oh, cool.
So you can have any of those three that you want.
Damn, man. Very cool.
Yeah, I like it, but too much. So
I don't think I'm going to install it.
right, exactly. Okay, this next thing, I just want to point this super quick. We've mentioned this off and on since the beginning of this show, Steve. The enterprise market, a la the number of jobs with Linux, is only going to go up, especially with all this cloud crap that's going on, because the true cloud has to run on Linux. Period.
Why?
Okay.
Why do you say that? Why can't it run on Windows?
Well, all of the definitions I heard, what actually make cloud computing, it's not software based, but it's infrastructure based. For you to have a true Microsoft cloud computing cloud, in license fees alone, it's like $100,000.
Huh.
It's too much money, because you literally have to have a lot of redundancy, which means for every server, you need 3 of them.
I see.
You know what I mean? So if you need 10 servers, no, you don't. You need 40 total. You can't, it's unrealistic to do that with Microsoft because of the fees. Okay. And the growth, at least on Network World, is now being reported by them. The Linux Foundation, which is a really respected foundation. It's the organization that basically hired Linus Torvald. He's the maintainer. He's the gateway to the kernel. This is the organization that tries to do everything to benefit the Linux kernel itself and propagate it into more devices, more operating systems, more function, more use kind of thing. And they are tracking the number of places that are running Linux. And they say in the last year, they definitely see an increase of more people using Linux in the enterprise. And coincidentally, not coincidentally, of course, you see a decrease in technical issues. Since 2010, they see a 40% decrease in technical issues. That alone is how enterprises like to save money. They don't want to spend money on technical issues.
No.
You know what I mean? Period. So I gotta say, it's only going to become more prevalent. Now's a great time to start to learn Linux. That's all I gotta say.
That's a good point, Dor.
Yeah. We all like making money. Okay, from next one. Okay, super quick, because I don't have one. Now you don't have one, so we don't care about this. But if you do have a iPhone 4S, is that the new one, 4S?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 4GS?
4S.
4S. Okay. If you have an iPhone 4S or an iPad 2, either one of them running iOS 5, which I believe is the newest one, I don't know, you can now jailbreak your device from a Linux computer. I gotta say, if I did have one, oh, you bet your butt it'll be jailbroken. I want as much ownership of a device as possible. I want to control, even though I might not actually control it, I want the availability of as much control as possible on any device I own.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it's called Abs in the.
What?
Abs in the.
Abs in the. Okay.
Yeah, it's like abs, stomach, and then in the. Abs in the.
Absinthe.
Right?
Absinthe.
Oh, absinthe. Like the drink that we can't get in this country.
Yes.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Welcome.
See,
I'm good for something.
You're a smart guy. Okay, next super quickie. A very nice guy on Google Plus, Shannon Lee. If you notice, I'm a podcast. I thank actual people for stuff. I don't just say this was a submitted story. No, I thank Shannon Lee. Shannon, you rock. He shared this one with me. Ubuntu 12.04 it looks like they're going to completely replace the drop-down menu system. Okay, right now, if you load a program, you see right on the top bar of that program, File, Edit, View, Tools, Help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In Ubuntu 11.04 and 11.10, if the program was compatible, which most of them were, you didn't see that bar in your window. You had to be like Mac style and go up to the top bar where the time is. And then you would see File, Edit, View, Tools, Help kind of thing.
Okay.
Well, they're completely redoing it now. Okay. They're going to call it HUD, heads up display.
Okay.
What it looks like is, I haven't seen this in action. I haven't used this. I cannot draw an accurate conclusion to it, except for it looks interesting. Okay. What it looks like is you hit Alt, and then you can probably navigate with arrows, but you can also dynamically search. So let's say, hypothetically, on your window, there was File, Edit, View, Tools, Help. Okay. Then down on the Tools menu, you had Delete. And then off of that, you had another menu that said Delete Column, Delete Row, Delete Cell kind of thing. Okay. It looks like you could start to type the word delete. Just hit Alt, start to type delete, and then you would see everything with those letters in it, or everything that stems from a menu with those letters in it.
Huh.
So if you are at all accustomed to your menus already, this could be a really fast way to get certain things done. Or it could be utterly a nuisance.
Yeah, this is something you just got to use it and see how it turns out through use, because I just hate drop-down menus in general. So we'll see if this is a better than the current drop-down menus that we have.
Right. And I'll say, it's all up to a developer. Some developers have them almost too much stuff,
Yeah.
and a lot of stuff buried.
Yeah, like the nested items in drop-down menus are just a nightmare.
Right. Yeah. So if you go to How to Geek, they have a video of it that was released by Canonical. I take it, and it looks interesting. That's all I can say. It looks interesting.
Yeah, we'll
I play
see.
with it. I'll let you know.
I didn't see the video. I'll check it out. Thanks, Dor.
Well, the video, of course, doesn't. It's small. It's not great to see, and it's what they want to show you, so it's going to be biased.
Right.
I'll say that. Okay. Super quickie. If you like Inkscape, which I'm liking more and more and more, I will say that.
Being the artist that you are.
No. Well, here's the thing. I come to a realization that many other people already know by now. Okay. Vector-based graphics versus bitmap graphics. Bitmap graphics have a tendency to be or to look more real, where vector graphics are infinitely scalable. You can shrink them and grow them till your heart is content and they don't lose quality. I like vector-based graphics.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always like vector-based graphics.
Yeah, there's tutorial on Heathen X. Okay, Heathen X, let me tell you something. If you've never heard of Heathen X, well, you just did, so of course you heard of them. But heathenx.com, HEATHENX.org, .org, is nothing but screencast. Absurd amounts and numbers of screencast, ranging a plethora of topics. Okay, this is one that caught my eye. It's how to make an image have what looks like the old school patch.
Huh.
Like you had a jean jacket or a varsity jacket,
Yeah.
and then you have a patch on it. Here's a nice tutorial showing you how in Inkscape to make it look like a patch.
Wow, that's awesome.
Dude, I think they look fantastic.
They do
I
look
love
great.
how it looks.
So do I. And there's one on leather.
Yeah. So I had to basically just show this off because I thought it was cool. And Inkscape, utterly cross-platform tool that rocks.
Yes. I use Inkscape in the text site builder.
For good reason. It works.
Right.
It just works.
And it's cross-platform, and that's good.
Yes, pleasure.
Thank you.